Hey guys, Dustin here with another NASCAR Diecast review, and we are taking a look at another Kevin Harvick diecast car. I believe this is my fourth or third. Yeah, I think it's my third Kevin Harvick diecast car. And this is our third car from, actually not third, second from 2001. Oh, I'm right. It's third, because I also did review a Dale Earnhardt Sr. 2001 car. Yes, the schemes do look identical, but different colors. And this is actually his Rookie of the Year car. Kevin Harvick moved up from the Busch Series. He was also competing for the Busch Series and made his rookie debut in 2001 with the NASCAR Winston Cup Series in Rockingham on the 25th of February, which was actually a week after Dale Sr. died. And yes, Kevin Harvick was originally going to be a starting Parker, originally driving for the number 30 car. I believe it was the AOL car, which Jeff Green drove back then. And instead of 29, it was 3. And when Dale Sr. died, it kind of took an unexpected turn. And Richard Childress changed the number from 3 to 29. And yes, it actually does include the number 3 decal on there, and he actually kept that on there until he left Richard Childress Racing to join Stewart-Haas Racing. Yeah, I like this sleeve. Very commemorative. You actually have a young Kevin Harvick. It only features his 2 wins on here. His first one was from Atlanta. And we all know about that Atlanta win. Holding off Jeff Gordon to pick up his first Atlanta win. And the first ever Chicagoland Speedway race, the Tropicana 400. He later went on to win the 2001 NASCAR Busch Series Championship, which is actually ironically because his sponsor is Busch Beer. So enough of talking. I think I'm going to have a limited time with this, so let's take a look. Just like every other 2001 diecast car, well, like every other diecast car, you take a look. Is everything on the information? Total production of 37,812. This is his Rookie of the Year from 2001. And this is the same scheme that Kevin Harvick raced to win in Atlanta. And he did that John Force burnout real good. So here's the car itself. Pretty grand, pretty awesome. Actually white like that, like the white, but I'm always in love with the iconic black number 3. If we actually put his car and Dale Sr.'s car side by side, they're both their schemes look identical, but it's kind of inverted. From black to white, white to red, and there's always that red line that actually runs between these colors. So basically everything is just inverted. from 3 to 29. If you actually look near the 9, you'll actually see the number 3 decal on there. And just like what I said, Kevin Harvick raced the 29 machine with the 3 until he left Stewart-Haas Racing, and that kind of opened up the door for Richard Childress to put the 3 car back on the racetrack for the very first time since 2001. So, enough about that. Let's actually take a look from front to back. The whole car itself is, again, based off the Chevy Monte Carlo, the 2001 model. It's a GM Goodwrench Service Plus. Love this machine. We're going to actually take a look at the decals. Front, we actually have the silver grille. And of course, the white GM Goodwrench Service Plus. They're both identical, only this one has the Oreos. The windshield, the red 29. And of course, Kevin Harvick's signature is on here. The GM Performance parts, both on here as always, and as always the same. Basically everything the same from Dale Earnhardt's original scheme is transferred to the 29, which is actually pretty cool. On the back there are rookie stripes. We actually did review a rookie Kevin Harvick car with the Tasmanian Devil. That was like, I don't know, way odds back. So if you actually like to see this video, there's going to be an annotation somewhere up here. So let's take a look at the sides. You have some of the small sponsors such as Unicall 76, Plastic Coat, Simpson, Belts. You also have Goodyear. There's some more small sponsors such as EA Sports 500, Bud Pull Award, 3M 76, Unicall 76, Ray Beats Brakes, Autometer, Mechanics Wear, Hasbro Sports. They kind of actually did NASCAR Heat, so that's the reason why they put it on there. Alright, this is what I was talking about. Right near the 9, you can actually see the black number 3. 2001, Richard Childress vowed to never let another black number 3 out on the track, and that was until when Austin Dillon made his groundbreaking debut racing the number 3 car, because the number 3 originally, it was never Dale's number, it was actually Richard Childress's number back then in the 70s, before Dale Earnhardt even made a debut. Up on the B pillar, we have Coca-Cola, Hershey's, Van Camp's, Tracker, Boats, and just like I said, everything that was from Dale's car is transferred to Kevin Harvick's car. Sonic was also another low sponsor. They kind of just slapped a Sonic's logo on Dale's car at the last second. Originally, he wasn't going to have anything right here. I know it's going to be hard because I got the car in the way. Yeah, also the opposite side, the black number 3 is right next to the number 2. And the wheels do turn, kind of like the Revel counterpart. Trunk does open. It actually exposes the inside, and basically the roof flaps don't open. These are basically your action racing collectibles. And if we actually take a look underneath the hood of his car, you actually see his accomplishments, because you gotta look underneath the hood. Kevin Harvick, NASCAR Winston Cup Series Rookie of the Year, 2001. Now these days they just slap NASCAR, Sprint, or Xfinity, or Camping World Truck Series champion of whatever year. Like in this case, 2000. Like let's say if I actually reviewed basically just about any car. And also, you actually take a look in the engine bay, which is actually pretty cool. Powered by Chevrolet. And yes, Kevin Harvick is going to go from Chevrolet to Ford, so all Harvick fans better adapt to Harvick being in a Chevrolet. I can't imagine what a Jimmy John scheme would look like on a Ford Fusion. Anybody can dream. We actually take a look at the chassis. Yeah, and the window net is actually not made of kind of like a vinyl nylon. It's actually made of rubber. Elites have that cloth. They actually do got another Kevin Harvick car, but it's actually an Elite that we will actually take a look later on. You have the car, the interior, you see the driver's seat, and the onboard fire extinguisher. Everyone always asks me, what's that bar down the middle? A line down the middle? That's actually called the Earnhardt bar, and how it got its name? Dale Earnhardt, 1996, had a nasty, severe crash in Talladega. His car actually hit at an angle, if you can actually see, and it just hits and just rolls over, and it just kind of goes to a stop. When Earnhardt got out of his car, he only had like a chipped shoulder, and that was from Talladega in 1996. I was only 2 years old when that happened. I wasn't a NASCAR fan back then, but I do know some history and trivia, some important races, and there was also another crash that did involve the forced mandate of the Earnhardt bar, and it was actually the crash that killed Russell Phillips. His car, I'm going to visualize with the Earnhardt. The catch fence was up here. He was trying to avoid a wreck by going up on the high side, but instead gets clipped and the top of his car just gets shredded. And it just killed him. It was actually one of the most gruesome wrecks in NASCAR history. And I'll leave the video there, but it's not for the weak heart. To be honest, I'll tell you that. I saw the wreck. My first thought was, there's no way he'll survive it. I was right. So, enough of me talking about history. And yes, they did enforce that Earnhardt bar. That's actually there to support the upper structure of the car in case if it rolls over. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you like this Kevin Harvick Rookie of the Year debut. Rookie of the Year car. Let me tell you one thing. There's only one race that Kevin Harvick did not race, was the Daytona 500, and he races first in 2002, starting next to rookie Jimmy Johnson. And ironically, in that same year, 2002, I actually got parked for one race. I bet you anybody knows what it was all about. So, yeah. Anyway, this car does look awesome. And, the reason why I didn't do any videos for the past 3 weeks, I've been doing some rework. Everything from these two top shelves are my Star Trek starships. I need to get back into those. Oh, I did receive an email from Eagle Moss Collections. I asked them why I didn't get the USS Enterprise B. Is that they were out of stock. That's actually going to do a lot of time for me to catch up. I think I still got some ships that I still need to do, including some that I just recently got. So, basically, in this time, I may try some catching up. My Atlanta Braves collection is all right here and here. And my NASCAR diecast is all down here, all updated. So, I just want to update you on that. I did a lot of rework, and I still need to put these in storage. That'll take a while. So, anyway, I hope you like this review. And yes, I just want to throw in a little update of what I was doing. So, yeah. My name is Dustin, and I will see you later.